Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. Today, I'll just say it right now up front, we got an interesting one. We are going to be watching The Cabin in the Woods, 2011, I believe. Just to really prep you, I have seen this movie already. So we're not going into it completely blind. I do know the ending. I do know the quote-unquote twist. Here's why I'm rewatching it. One, it was voted on my poll that my patrons voted for. So if you're a member of the Patreon, then you can vote on polls to help me pick my next movie reaction for a video. So if that tickles your fancy, link for my Patreon will be in the description. You can even join for $1. Still get access to those polls and access to videos earlier than when I post them here on YouTube, and help give general support to the channel and to me directly. So once again, link for that will be in the description below. But like I was saying, yes, it was voted on a poll, and I put it on that poll because yes, I have seen this movie before, but I don't think I 100% understood it or got all of it. You know what I mean? Because the ending is kind of obscure, it is kind of random, and I was very confused. It was a long time ago when I saw this movie, so it's summertime. I figured we would give it a rewatch, kind of a summer-esque movie. Give it a rewatch and see if my opinion about it changes. You know, I get some comments because my opinion changes for movies a lot, and that's just a part of life. You know, that's all I really have to say about it. Sometimes your opinion changes, and that's okay. So we'll see if my opinion changes on this one. I think it might have been a little spooky for me when I first saw it, and I was very confused. So now that I'm a little bit more well-versed in the horror genre per my channel, I can delve into this a little bit with a different lens, I guess we should say. So without further ado, let's go ahead, quit chit-chatting, and just dive right into this one.
So you want to come over Monday night? I'm going to pick up some power drills. Are you even listening to me?
Right. And I think that we got a star-studded cast. Studded? Is that a thing? Whatever. We got a pretty decent cast. We saw Chris Hemsworth. Someone else is in this too. I'll know it when I see their face. I'll point it out when I see their face.
Sorry.
Okay, that guy. Yes. That guy, he's like the person in that one video game, Detroit something. It's like a butterfly effect type of game, but with robots. It's him, right? He's the main character that you can like play as.
In the backseat, screaming out loud.
Morning.
It's supposed to look like a coffee cup, but it's just a giant bong.
Cops will never pull over a man with a huge bong in his car. Why? They fear this man. They know he sees farther than they, and he will bind them.
Also, I highly doubt that that's true. I really do think that the cops would pull someone over with a giant bong and they're driving at the same time. Seems dangerous, you know. I'm pretty sure this movie has some spooky visuals, which is why I have Nala here. I'm not too sure.
Everything's filed or recorded, blogged. Chips in our kids' heads so they won't get lost.
What are you on about? I mean, it doesn't help that this is happening as well, so he's kind of got a point, but also shh at the same time, you know? What the heck? This CGI eagle, hawk, bird, I don't know. Okay, CGI. It's playing a big factor into this movie right now. Come on, Hunger Games, catching fire. That guy, the super high, like, stoner guy, he's like a Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. If Shaggy from Scooby-Doo could cuss. You know what I mean? Like, he's not exactly a full Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, but if the original Shaggy could cuss, it would be this guy. I don't know if that makes sense. It does in my head. Being high is not gonna help the situation. He's probably gonna be like hella freaked out. Okay, I remember this part. And then it was like a one-way mirror, which is a very creepy thing to have in a house. Like, why would you ever have that? Okay, put the poster back up. Don't act like you don't know what to do. She's in the next room. You can say, hey, stop, or put the poster back up.
I mean, I put the picture back, but you might feel better if we switched rooms.
But I'm still grateful that you're not a creep.
Let's not jump to any conclusions there. I had kind of an internal debate about showing you the mirror.
Why would you tell her that? I wasn't actually gonna tell you about the mirror thing. So don't think I'm a good person. A decent human being. Gee, thanks. What do you, okay. Okay, now he's just doing that on purpose. See, she instantly knew. Kind of. I don't know. I mean, I guess. Like, if there's no other thing to put up over there, like, hello, that is creepy. Okay, there we go. Now, when I originally watched this movie, and I would see this, right? They would cut back to the scientist people, and then cut to, you know, the cameras or whatever. I would be very confused. Like, I would totally disregard it because I was like, I don't know what this has to do with anything. So now that I kind of know the twist, I guess it makes sense, but I would totally disregard these scenes when I first watched this movie.
The hair dye
Dumb blonde, very artistic.
works its way into the blood through the scalp.
What? Hair dye? What? Bleach does not do. What? Does bye. And it's also her roots aren't even done. How is the bleach getting into her blood system? Or they put something in there that releases into the blood system? Bruh.
Hey, what is that?
What? Oh, come
Oh,
on.
guys, I'm
And then push her in. Oh my god! What? He like threw her in belly flop. She smacked down on that. Bam! Jesus. Face plant and everything. Now that I would be pissed about if someone did that for me.
Dig deep, people. Betting windows are closing.
So they're betting to see who lasts the longest?
How can you wager on this when you control the outcome?
They have to choose to ignore him, and they have to choose what happens in the cellar. Yeah, we rig the game as much as we need to, but in the end, they don't transgress. They can't be punished.
Okay, I think I'm kind of getting this now. So, I mean, I'm not gonna finalize this thought just yet because obviously we're like 20 minutes into the movie. But it seems like kind of not like a spoof on like a typical horror movie, but it's like, you know, when you're watching a horror movie the first time and you're like, okay, this person's obviously gonna die first, this person's gonna be the final girl, whatever. So it's like they're doing that in this movie. That's what this movie is about. Like people that are actually doing bets on it, people that are actually not actually manipulating the outcome. I guess. That guy says they're not manipulating the outcome, I guess. But they're like, this movie is kind of like, I don't know what other word to say than like a spoof on that, than like commentary on that. I don't know, a commentary on like people being like, this person's obviously gonna die first, this person's gonna be, you know, the last one to survive, this one, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of getting it now, because before I'd be like, this is so stupid, like this plot twist, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of getting it now, though.
I dare you to make out with that wolf.
That is disgusting. Ew, actually, I'm not gonna look at this. That's disgusting. Ew. Ugh. They're like, she's really getting in there. She's like, how long do I have to do this for? Like, you can stop. She's like, it's okay. I'll keep going.
There. What the hell was that?
The wind must have blown over.
That makes what kind of sense?
Seriously, wind in the basement? In the cellar? I dare you to go down there. If they close the door on her, I'm gonna be pissed. I like that she just screamed at a normal picture of a little girl.
Not sure it's awesome to be down here.
Like, his vocabulary, it's Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean?
Some of this stuff looks really old.
When did you get down here? Okay, I feel like I remember it being reliant on, everything being reliant on like them being down here. So obviously the scientists opened up that door so that they would go down there, they would do something and think that because they did something, because they did X, Y, and Z, that's why all these spooky things are happening after, right? Okay, come on, Hellraiser.
Guys, listen to this.
I prayed that she might find faith, but she only stopped when Papa cut her belly and stuffed the coals.
Well,
Jesus, can we not?
Go on.
Why?
I want to know.
I don't want to know.
And there's something in Latin.
I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand here. Do not read the Latin.
You know, weirdly enough, this stoner guy is the most logical. I don't know if it's because he's a little more anxious or something, or he's a little paranoid, I guess I should say.
Animos.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, if I see something spooky. Okay, that's a little spooky. Not gonna lie. See, this is why I watch these movies in the daytime, so I have time to recover.
It's the Buckners, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, so they had to read something specific, and whichever thing that they read was gonna be which monsters come out or whatever? Or it's like, because they're all doing something, like the girl was playing with the necklace, Chris Hemsworth was doing the little puzzle box, you know, whatever. So it's like they're all doing something different, and I guess it's just whoever, I don't know. See, it's a little confusing. Maybe they'll explain it at the end, but I'm like trying to think. It was like whoever read the Latin first, or whoever did X, Y, and Z first, that's which zombies are gonna come back to life. What? They're doing this everywhere? Okay, but like that's scary and terrifying though. Okay, but that's different because that's actually terrifying. I mean, obviously I said that the zombies or whatever were kind of creepy. No, that other thing was creepy. It reminded me of that Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, that giant thing that like gives you a hug and like absorbs you. It reminds me of that.
Not here.
Oh, baby, come on.
Well, they all bet on boobity. They all bet on seeing her boobs? I don't know.
Engaging pheromone mist.
Pheromone? Horny goat weed. Essential oil in the diffuser.
Okay, baby, let's see some boobies.
Hello?
Gotta keep the customer satisfied.
Customer? Wait, I don't remember that part. Customer? I mean, customer. Do they sell these videos to people who like seeing people get killed? Because these people actually do get killed in real life, right? Oh! It's like a classic horror movie, but they get to choose when it happens. But it's such a typical horror movie trope, so that wouldn't make sense. That's a little spooky. Oh shit. Run! Oh! Ah! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. And make him what? Wait, what is happening? Oh, that's a little spooky. A little spooky, not gonna lie. I'm a little freaked out. Oh no, chainsaw? See, what I don't understand is why they gotta kill them in why they have to kill them in real life. Why do they have to do this at all? Is actually a good question. I don't really know what's happening. I'm very confused. Just like I was when I first watched this. Okay, who's next? The stoner guy?
Emo man, you gotta wake up.
Did he bring that book or was that already there? That's the real question.
No! Think I'm a puppet, gonna do a little fucking puppet dance.
He's been really good about being, well, I mean, it's his paranoia that's helping him out, but it has been helping him out. So now he's like disregarding that. I will say this movie is a lot less scary now that I'm older, because when I first watched this, I was younger. I don't know how old I was, maybe like 14, and I hadn't really watched horror movies that much, so this movie freaked me out a little bit, you know? Woo-hoo-hoo. That got me. Oh my gosh, my heart is like beating so fast right now.
Dana, don't open
I'm not leaving here without Jules.
that girl's downstairs.
Oh my gosh, Dana! Now look what you did. Well, and obviously like they manipulated it too, so you can't leave the area, right? I mean, we saw them enter that force field.
We gotta play it safe. No matter what happens, we have to stay together.
What did you want to happen? Was that more horny goat weed?
This isn't right. We should split up.
What?
Yeah, good idea.
What? Why would you think that's a good idea? What did that fog thing do? How would that instantly change your decision?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
This movie's so confusing. I don't know if we ever really get a full explanation. I think that's why I didn't like the ending the first time. Ugh, it's spooky. The bong! If that's a real person, if he gets hit, if the zombie gets hit, then like, you're actually hit, you know what I mean? You're not invincible because you're not an actual zombie. I think that's also why I don't really like, when I first watched it, I didn't really like this movie because it's like, there's no fun. There's no fun because it's like, we all just know that it's fake anyways. And not in a fun horror movie type of way. In like they manipulated the whole situation kind of way. Zombie, zombie. Oh god.
Come on!
Yes, just go. Really? We're gonna go down there? I mean, I guess. I don't know about this.
This is where he killed them.
Oh,
This is where he kills us.
we entered there. We entered it. You know what I mean? I mean, kind of against our will. Those people were trying to, you know, kill us. No! But so they want that girl to be the final girl? Because they're purposely not getting her. Ooh. I mean, is this not a real person that's working for these scientist people and they're still they're actually getting killed? What is this? Okay, so there's 3 of them. Something's gonna happen to the car. What? What? This little girl's so calm.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm telling you, you want good product, you gotta buy American.
Can they please explain this, like, soon? So they want the people to die, right?
There's no cave-in.
The fucking tunnel's open!
I'm so confused. I mean, they're already, like, escaping or whatever, so I'm hoping the end of this will be... Okay, well, they're not escaping now, I guess. I was gonna say, last part of this movie is explanation then. Guess not, because they got the avalanche, I guess, to work.
There's no way across.
What are we gonna do? Jump?
What? There's not enough room to do that?
Look, you guys, you stay in the Rambler. I'll get help.
Okay, I was gonna say, what's the plan? One person makes it over and then what? There's not enough room for you to do that. Oh gosh, the force field, right? The force field. Yes! If I saw that, I'd be like, am I in the Hunger Games? We're in a simulation. Nothing is real. Well, I don't think that they're supposed to find that out. You know, I think that's going against their plan, the scientist's plan. You need a Katniss Everdeen shoot the top of the dome, break it.
Gotta stay.
Oh! He's in there. Oh shit! I don't remember this. Oh my gosh, the stress and anxiety. Okay, well that guy's dead, right? Gotta be. Girl, you can hold your breath for that long? See, that's my problem. I wouldn't be able to hold my breath for that long.
But she's still alive.
How can the ritual be complete?
The virgin's death is optional.
Ritual. The more blood that's shed, that's what they were doing when they were kept pulling down levers and there was like some, I don't know, hieroglyph. I don't know, there was like something that was filling up with like the more people that died, their blood. Hello, it's optional. It's optional. I thought that she survived. Maybe not, okay, I guess not. I was wrong. But it looks like she's still alive.
There was a glitch, power reroute from upstairs.
Wait, what? What, she's still alive?
Which one?
What, this guy's just like torturing her. He's not even actually killing her. The bong! Oh my gosh! The bong! He's still alive? I don't remember this at all. Oh my gosh, how is he still alive? Oh, because that's where the like headquarters are. Oh, because he figured that out.
Nobody else. Yeah, I figured.
But the fact that he still went out to look for her after everything, or to look for anybody else, like, Slay King, Love that. Ew.
Fucking zombie army.
Well, the scientists or whatever people did not expect this. I'm remembering this part. This is like where I'm starting to remember exactly the ending. But I don't remember any explanation, and that's what I desperately need right now. What? Wrong floor. Whoops. Wrong stop. Come on, green screen. What's behind you? A ghost? Okay. Oh, and then the ballerina that the guy saw. Oh, that's the guy with the thing. Okay, yeah, so it was like whoever did it first, did their thing first. That was which killer was gonna come out. Oh my god, no, it literally is freaking Hellraiser. Bayonet. Interesting. It's like a butterfly effect or like choose your own adventure movie. A movie about a horror movie being a choose your own adventure. But the victims get to choose their own adventure, I guess. I don't know. I think, am I making sense, folks? You can tell me if I'm not, because I don't think I am.
Whatever he's been smoking's been immunizing him to all our.
Aha! That's iconic. Smoking and blazing has been helping him out during this situation. I'm telling you, like, he was the most logical one throughout this whole thing because he's been kind of very paranoid, and it actually did counteract all the little fogs and smokety smokes that they've been giving him.
Out of the elevator! Step out of the elevator!
Estupido!
Where's zombie army?
See, what I didn't like is that, like, I felt like it was a completely different movie at the end. Like, they weren't connecting at all, because I remember when I saw this ending, I was like, am I watching the same movie? Because I truly have no idea what's happening.
What's happening to you is part of something bigger. You've seen horrible things, but they are nothing compared to what came before. It's our task to placate the Ancient Ones, as it's yours to be offered up to them.
Ancient Ones? So what, they're doing this as a ritual? System purge, big red button. We gotta push that.
Let's get this party started.
Okay, that was a little cheesy. I mean, maybe those things aren't real people. Maybe they're just robots because they had that whole, like all these different killers or whatever. Yeah. Oh, the Cobra one would be cool. The CGI of it all. We love to see it. Kissy kissy. Jesus. People from The Purge. Is this not just The Purge or The Strangers? I'm kind of liking it more as I'm seeing the CGI-ness of it all. Like, what is that? So if they're like supposed to be like all these different types of movies, why is it just like, why are all these robots programmed to actually kill everybody? Oh shit. Oh, come on, bat. Okay, that would be kind of terrifying if every, like, scary thing, I guess, was just out and about. I mean, I don't know. I guess every horror or, like, thriller movie type of villain is just out there. A unicorn! Guess unicorn is only scary if it does that, but a unicorn? Whose fear is that? Like, come on. Who added that to the movie? D-speech again. Explosion! Huh? Where did that explosion come from? Don't get me wrong, I love explosions. Love to see it. Love to see it. Well, this movie is getting very, very cheesy. And you know what? It's making me like it more. I don't know why I never watched this movie until the end. Oh, sorry. Kind of?
Kill him.
Who? The stoner guy? Does he mean kill the stoner guy that saved her? I mean, there's gotta be a different solution, surely. What? Come on, Indiana Jones. Like, what is this? See what I mean? Where I'm like, this movie just took a giant left turn and it's like, what are we even watching at this point? You know what I mean?
They want to see us punished.
Why?
For being young?
Sigourney Weaver! I was gonna say the intercom voice kind of sounded like her.
There must be at least 5. The whore, the athlete, the scholar, the fool, leaving the last, to live or die, the virgin.
She's like, everyone knows I'm a virgin? I'm not a virgin.
What if you don't pull it off?
They rise. The gods that used to rule the earth.
What?
But the other rituals have all failed. The sun is coming up in 8 minutes. If you live to see it, the world will end.
What? Also, where did you come from? You walked up out of nowhere.
You can die with them, or you can die for them.
I don't know how much I believe you.
The whole world, Marty, is in your hands, Dana. I'm sorry.
No! Oh shit, what is that? Wait, what? Oh my god. Sigourney, get out of here! Oh. Are we gonna sacrifice Sigourney Weaver instead? Oh my gosh. No! And then Sigourney. I'm just gonna push you guys off that edge there. I mean, it has to work, right? I also, there's not really an explanation why this world is this way, I guess. So that's a little confusing. See, it's kind of like the thing I said where it's like, oh, kind of a spoof or kind of a commentary or horror movies. But then they made it all weird with like the ritual, the world's gonna end and all that, you know?
How are you?
Aw, he's nice, always checking in on her.
So sorry I almost shot you.
And then one last thing, he's gonna die anyways. I love that he still had that in his pocket this whole time that this like chaotic stuff was going on. I feel like he's gonna get one less little jump scare or something. But so the world is actually ending? Everyone is gonna die? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, folks. Do you see, like, am I alone on this? Do you guys see what I mean when I'm like, I mean, obviously very confused. I'm still kind of confused, but does it make sense why I would be confused by this? Or am I alone? I need to know because I remember, I mean, at least a couple years ago, people, or even now, I guess, people love this movie. People love this movie. It's very popular. All that jazz, that's fine. I just feel like I'm in the minority because I don't understand anything and I don't like it too much. Let's see what the ratings are. Like a 92 on Rotten Tomatoes. I personally do not see it. A 7 out of 10 on IMDb. Let's see how much it has on letterboxd. See, my thing is like what I thought it was gonna be, the whole, okay, it's, you know, you can control the outcome, yada yada, butterfly effect, or kind of, I don't know. I mean, a little bit like that, but not really because these people were manipulating the situation. 3.5 on letterboxd. I feel like I'm in the minority. I personally do not get it. It's like this whole buildup. At the end, there's randomly a ritual thing that's going on that we gotta sacrifice these people for. The world's gonna end. How did we get here? Why is it like this? So where does Sigourney Weaver come from? Why is she the director, I guess, of this whole thing? I don't understand it. Now, I will say the whole, and also just like the goofy, cheesy CGI of it all, ironically enough, made me like the movie even more because I love seeing goofy movies with, you know, CGI that's like terrible. Like that green screenery. Because I was into this whole, let's see what would happen if we put these people in the horror movie scenario and do all these like horror movie tropes. X, Y, and Z, whatever. But do you see what I mean where I'm like, I don't like the ending because everyone just dies anyways. I mean, that's so true in real life. But you know what I mean? It's like this whole buildup. We got this ritual. We're finding out all this stuff. There's, you know, this ancient gods or whatever. And then we all just die in the end. Huh? Am I alone on this? I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now because I want to see if it has a little more explanation. Okay, so they discover an ancient temple. Sigourney Weaver, the director, explains that worldwide annual rituals of human sacrifice are held to appease the ancient ones. each region has its own ritual, and the American ritual involves the sacrifice of 5 slasher film archetype. Why would the I mean, I guess it's kind of weird that the ancient ones. I mean, I get that the movie wanted to play into like the slasher cliche, the slasher types, right? So we have the athlete, the scholar, the fool, whatever, all that. So we have like those stereotypes. It's just kind of funny and kind of convenient that the ancient ones, for at least America, wants these slasher stereotypes killed. It's just a little convenient. I don't really know if I like it. I would have liked if this movie went into the direction I thought it was going. That would have been cool. Kind of like a Hunger Games, like they're manipulating everything, and because it kind of felt like Hunger Games a little bit. The order of the killings doesn't matter as long as the, Jules dies first and the virgin dies last or survives. Okay, the director urges Dana to kill Marty to complete the ritual and spare humanity, and all other rituals have failed that year. Okay, if all other rituals failed that year, how would just Dana or the American ritual, if all other rituals in every other country failed, how is it that the American ritual it would save everything? It would be okay, right? If whatever the stoner guy actually did end up dying, just like the director said, like, you gotta kill the stoner guy and then we save all of humanity. It's like, okay, if that's the case, why does every region have to do it then? If it only takes the Americans, I guess, and this very last scene, if it only takes us killing our sacrifice, our ritual, why does every region have to do it if it could all be saved by one person doing it? You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I don't know if that really makes sense. I'm sorry, I don't get the hype, I guess I should say, around this movie. Liking it. I think the ending is very stupid. There's a lot of plot holes in my opinion. Feel free to tell me what you think. Fill in those gaps for me. I personally don't think it's going to change my opinion, but hey, the world goes on, I guess. And hopefully in this scenario, right, the world goes on. Life continues, and my opinion means nothing. I'm sorry if this is like one of your favorite movies. I just personally do not understand the hype around it. I'm reading up about it. I get it. I just think that there's a lot of screws that could have been tightened, and a little bit of better explanation maybe would have made me like it a little bit more, because in a scenario like this, I think over-explaining would be beneficial. That's just my opinion though. Once again, my opinion means nothing. Nothing matters. Who cares? I'm a random person. So are you. And we vibe. Alright? So, nothing matters is the moral of the story. If you're planning on leaving hate because I didn't like this movie, okay, I guess, but like, don't. It's just like, who cares, nothing matters. So anyways, with that said and done, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons, and especially Gabe Up, AJ, Mark Sylvester, David Kaplan, Jeff Griffin, Mario Jean Julio, and James Cox. Thank you so much, and make sure to go ahead and check out my Patreon if you haven't already. Okay, full-length reaction to this is up on my Patreon. Link for that will be in the description below. Go ahead, check it out. See what's in store for you with that. Watch this movie with me. Maybe help me explain a little bit more, because I'll be completely honest, I don't really read the comments too much, because, especially for movies like this that are very popular, because I'm worried that people are going to be mean to me. So may or may not read the comments on this one, because I know this is a very popular movie that people like, and people might get offended that it's not my favorite movie. Oh yeah, out of 10, I never gave this a rating. Out of 10, I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to give it a 5. I'm torn between a 4 or a 5 or a 6. So I'm going to give it a 5. 5 out of 10. Maybe one day I'll switch it lower or higher. This is my second time watching this. My opinion kind of stays the same. On like letterboxd, I know they do out of 5 stars, 1.5, 2 stars maybe. That seems really low, but I mean, the max is 5. You know what I mean? So I can only do so much. Probably 2 stars. I would give it out of 5 on Letterboxd. Oh yeah, if you don't follow me on Letterboxd, go ahead and do so. Link for my Letterboxd or my username is gonna be in the description as well. So you can follow me on there, see what movies I'm watching, what I'm rating them. Well, thank you for coming along with me on this very, very confusing journey. I feel very frazzled right now because what is up, what is down, what is left, what is right. Let me know if you have any movie suggestions. Again, if you want to vote on polls and give me movie suggestions that way, Patreon is the best way to do so because I'll be more likely to see it that way. I'm more active on my Patreon and on my Discord. If you join the Patreon, you can also join the Discord and you know, get in contact with me directly that way. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that jazz. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thank you.